The story begins with a dense jungle where a man is running like a mad person, hoping that somehow he might find a way out of this forest. But the jungle is so thick that no exit is visible. The man keeps moving forward by following the sun, but now the sun is slowly setting. Still, he doesn't stop running. While running, he reaches a point where there is a signboard. It reads, "Point of no return," and along with it, the number 108 is written. Seeing this, he becomes even more disturbed. Darkness starts increasing, and a strange fear spreads throughout the forest. Suddenly, all the birds fly away at once. Even after traveling miles, the man doesn't see a single wild animal in the jungle. It feels like even animals are afraid of something unknown. Out of fear, the man runs faster. But after hours of running, he suddenly stops, his face filled with despair. Because in front of him is the same 108 point of no return sign again. Now he realizes that no matter how much he runs, he cannot escape this forest. So, he starts searching for a place to hide, but finds none. Finally, he climbs a tree, but suddenly a branch breaks and he falls badly to the ground, getting severely injured. Before he can lose consciousness, the ground starts shaking, and strange growling sounds are heard. Hearing this, his breath gets stuck in his throat. Suddenly, something drags him away. We are not shown what dragged him, but we hear his painful screams. 6 days later, the story shifts to a city where a girl named Mina is shown working in a bird shop. Her boss arrives and tells her to deliver a golden parrot to a zoo far away from the city. Mina agrees and sets the zoo's location on her phone and starts her journey. After leaving the city, she notices a board filled with missing people's photos. Many people have disappeared, but she ignores it and moves forward. To save time, she takes a shortcut through the jungle, the same jungle where the man disappeared. Soon, she gets stuck in the middle of the forest. Her phone loses signal, and even her car radio stops working. She tries to go back but cannot find the way out. After some time, her car also breaks down. She steps out and sees the same point of no return, 108 sign. Confused, she picks up the parrot cage and goes ahead looking for help, but finds no one. When she returns to where her car was parked, the car is gone. Now she's terrified. Darkness starts falling again. Just like before, all the birds suddenly fly away. The ground begins to shake. She feels someone's presence nearby. Suddenly, she sees a shadow in the distance and runs toward it, but no one is there. Then she sees an old woman running. Mina chases her for help, but the woman doesn't stop and disappears again. While searching, Mina sees a large room deep in the forest. The old woman opens the door and tells her, "If you want to stay alive, come inside quickly." Mina runs inside and the door is locked behind her. Inside, there is a strange room with a large mirror. The old woman is there along with two other people, Kiara and Daniel. The old woman introduces herself as Madeline and says this place is called The Coop. She tells Mina there's no time to talk. They must stand in front of the mirror because someone is coming to watch them. Strange sounds begin coming from outside. Kiara explains, "These are called watchers. They watch us from the other side of the mirror. We can't see them, but they can see us. Every night after sunset, they come and watch us until sunrise." Soon, loud noises come from behind the mirror. Madeline says, "They're happy you're here. They're clapping." Mina is completely confused. Morning comes and they step outside. Madeline explains that watchers only come at night. Mina immediately tries to escape the forest, but no matter what she does, she ends up trapped again, reaching a mountaintop with nothing but forest everywhere. Madeline finds her and tells her, "This forest is a predator, and we are its prey." She shows that the point of no return signs are placed in a circle, trapping them inside. She also tells her about a mysterious Professor Martin who created this place. At night, they follow strict rules to survive. Never open the door at night, never turn your back to the mirror, never go near the pits. During daytime, The Watchers live inside underground pits during the day and come out at night. They cannot tolerate sunlight. Later, Mina and Daniel break the rules and explore a pit. Inside, they find belongings of dead people, victims of the Watchers. They also find a camera and bring it back. That night, they try to see the Watchers using the camera, but things go wrong. A creature mimics Kiara's husband's voice and tries to trick them into opening the door. They realize the Watchers can shapeshift into humans. Eventually, the Watchers become aggressive. They discover a hidden bunker under the room, built by Professor Martin. Inside, they find recordings revealing the truth. The Watchers are actually ancient creatures called fairies. Long ago, humans feared their powers and trapped them underground. Over time, the fairies lost their wings and powers but gained the ability to mimic humans. They now study humans to eventually live among them. Professor Martin had been experimenting on them. He discovered a special hybrid fairy, a halfling, who could survive in daylight and perfectly mimic humans. The survivors find a way to escape by following the direction in which birds fly at sunset. They reach a river, escape by boat, since Watchers cannot cross water, and finally reach the city. But the real twist comes later. Mina discovers that Madeline was actually a shape-shifting fairy all along, impersonating the professor's dead wife, and the Kiara who survived before was actually Madeline in disguise. Madeline reveals she is a hybrid, half human, half fairy, rejected by both worlds. Now she wants to live among humans by replacing them. She tries to kill Mina and take her identity. But Mina reveals the truth about her being a hybrid. Madeline transforms into her true form, wings emerging, and flies away. Weeks later, Mina lives with her sister, still feeling like she's being watched. In the final scene, a small girl is seen standing outside her house. That girl is Madeline. And with that, the story ends.